LeBron James confronting Stephen A. Smith courtside. And most people, lip readers, people that have seen this, I think they're trying to say LeBron said something about, hey, man, keep my son out of this. And so that's LeBron James getting very smoky with Stephen A. Smith courtside. Stephen A. Smith has gone on television and confirmed that LeBron confronted him. Let's go ahead and play Stephen A. Smith's explanation of LeBron James confronting him. I believe this is SOT number 4. Let's play that clip.
That was LeBron James coming up to me, unexpectedly, I might add, to confront me about making sure that I mind what I say about his son. Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves. That's what he was doing. I thought long and hard about this over the last few hours because I had no intentions, Molly, of talking about this at all.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because it was a one-on-one, I wouldn't say a conversation, but it was a one-on-one confrontation. But then I wake up and everybody from ESPN and my agent and everybody else were sending me that this thing had gone viral. And so ultimately it was unavoidable, and that is why I have to discuss it now. That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent. That was a father. And I can't sit here and be angry or feel slighted by LeBron James in any way in that regard. By all accounts, he's obviously a wonderful family man and a wonderful father who cares very, very deeply about his son. And based on some of the comments that he had heard, or shall I say, I think he thought he heard, he clearly took exception to some of the things that he heard me say, and he confronted me about it. For the record, his agent and friend, Rich Paul, has my number. Maverick Carter, who works under him, has my number. LeBron James knows how to get in contact with me if he wanted to. He never called, because had he called and wanted to talk to me, I would have accepted that call. Had he wanted to see me, I would have flown out and I would have seen him and I would have had a conversation man to man. But that is not what he elected to do. Instead, he elected to confront me while I was sitting courtside. Ari Emanuel, the head of William Morris Endeavor, one of the agencies that represents me, along with Larry David, was sitting courtside. I was with them for the game. And he walked right up to me and he said what he had to say. And apparently he feels like I was slighting his son.
They sit on the air week after week after week, inviting idiots. This has been going on at ESPN, not just with First Take, but they're the leader of it. Hey, let's invite Kai Cenat on, a midget TikToker.
Right now, let me just stop this video real fast because we gotta put some respect on Jason's name. There's a few people that actually wanna talk about this because they're afraid. LeBron James is allegedly paying the media to give him good coverage. So put some respect on Jason Whitlock's name. Let's get back to the clip.
Hey, let's invite idiot gangster rappers on, and we can always do. Idiot gangster rapper, who do you like, Jordan or LeBron? Barkley said ESPN has dumbed down the conversation about sports and made LeBron fans not like Michael fans, LeBron fans not like Michael Jordan, Jordan fans not like LeBron James. We've divided everything up. Basketball is this beautiful game, and we used to celebrate each other and celebrate the guys before us. But now ESPN, driven by Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith, and this whole embrace debate movement started by Jamie Horowitz that has never gone away, it's destroyed the NBA. So again, Barkley's pointing the finger at ESPN. LeBron James, he's pretending like he's upset about Bronny James and the way Stephen A. Smith talks about Bronny James. That's the justification, because he doesn't want to tell LeBron James He doesn't want to tell Stephen A. Smith and the rest of the media what he's really upset about. He's never liked the way he's been covered by ESPN. LeBron James, as I said, and some of you all don't understand me, and Steve Kim came on here and just defended or just attacked me for my argument that, like, hey, man, I'm just telling you, LeBron James is sitting there saying, ESPN, Skip Bayless, and now Stephen A. Smith, they have been milking the LeBron James cow for 20 years straight. And Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James is saying, at my expense. They pitted me against Michael Jordan. And as I read to you all earlier this week or late last week when I started this discussion, that when I read to you all, here's Skip Bayless, when LeBron James is 21 years old and just lost a tough playoff series, I think, to the Detroit Pistons. Here's Skip Bayless launching this attack on LeBron. Oh, he's no Michael Jordan. He's not clutch. He doesn't have the clutch gene. He's Bob. He started that when LeBron was 21 years old, just in his third season. And LeBron James, as I said, like, hey, there's a lunatic on TV attacking me every day and comparing me in a negative light to Michael Jordan ever since I was 21.
All right, y'all. So there you have it. That was Jason Whitlock. And, first of all, I want to thank you so much for tapping into my channel. And as you may know, LeBron James finally decided to step to Stephen A. Smith. And that happened 2 days ago. So Stephen A. Smith, he decided to watch basketball. He was watching the Lakers. And before the game, that's when LeBron James decided to, step to Stephen A. Smith. And you can definitely tell that Stephen A. Smith, he was shook. He was scared. And LeBron James, he was staring into Stephen A. Smith's eyes. And he told him, leave my son out of it. And Stephen A. Smith, he nodded his head. And then he said, okay. And the funny thing is that a couple hours after that, that's when Stephen A. Smith decided to address that incident on his own show. And he said, LeBron James, you have my number. Call me if you want to talk. But the thing is, the funny thing is that why should LeBron James call you? Because he stepped to you and you said nothing. And Stephen A. Smith, he had a lot of things to say on his own podcast. And he was talking about how, LeBron James, he was wrong for, stepping to him. And he said, I'm going to keep talking about Bronny. But when LeBron James, when he was face-to-face to Stephen A. Smith, he had nothing to say. I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith. He had nothing to say. And now we have Jason Whitlock calling out Stephen A. Smith's behavior. So, let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next videos.